All right, it is long overdue, long awaited. We're back at Koa Ridge, and I just realized it's been 6 months since we last had our video here. So we're gonna give you a recap of 2024 at Koa Ridge and then what's coming in 2025 now that you're watching this in January. There's a lot of things to look forward to. So we know Koa Ridge is located right in the middle of the island in technically Waipahu, but we're on the border of Mililani. Really convenient, across the street from Costco, Starbucks, everything's there, but there's more to come, so jump into this video. All right, so if you recall, 6 months ago, we were super hype about Malu West, which is Koa Ridge's newest condo project, right? It was gonna have the big lawn in the middle where all the activities are gonna happen, 2 stories, parking garage underneath, all that stuff. Well, it didn't happen. It was so much hype for nothing. And I just texted to confirm my sales lady, Edna, developer. I was like, hey, so what happened to those condos? And she's like, oh yeah, those got deferred. So that's exactly what happened. And I remember I had a number, like maybe 5 people who were interested in, but once we saw the price list, unfortunately, they were a little bit sticker shocked. And I think that's just kind of what happened. The market responded and said, hey, we don't like these prices, and they didn't sell in the way that they anticipated them to sell, is what I'm guessing if I had an educated guess. But instead, the developer is now gonna be focusing on the gateway, which is gonna be the shopping plaza. So why not put the grocery store first so that you have more attracted buyers to come and live here and really understand that price reflection, right? Then we also saw Nanea obviously got built out. Those are our really large homes here in Koa Ridge that don't really exist anywhere else on the island. I mean, we're talking 5 bedrooms, some of them have 3 bathrooms, like large 2,500 square foot homes. Those are now complete. We'll show you some of those, but we have 1 left on that list that I'll talk about. And then right behind me, we have Waioha. Waioha has been cruising. They are consistently pumping these out on schedule, you know, really making sure that these affordable single family homes are completed on time and able to be sold out. So let's jump into the first one, which is gonna be Nanea Phase 2. We have 1 left, which as of today, it's December 16th. This one is listed at 1.165. It's completed already, December 2024. You can close by February. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath at 1,400 square feet. So still a really spacious 3-bedroom that you don't get to see in other places. Nanea is also their luxury line in a sense. So you're getting, what do they have here? High Max Terrazzo Luna kitchen countertops. It also includes our white Arctic bathroom countertops with oval bowls. You've got your refrigerator range, microwave and dishwasher. You've got a white washer dryer. You've got the Carlsberg luxury vinyl plank and the Loganberry Pebble Creek carpet with upgraded padding. So all the finishes have been pre-selected because, like I said, this thing is complete, ready to move in. And for this home specifically, they are doing a special 5.5% interest rate. Okay, that's like a whole percentage below everybody else. 0 points required. And what else? Your monthly maintenance fee is $61 on this, and your HOA fee is $71. Again, in a single family home, a lot of people question, what does that get me? Why am I paying that, right? Well, it's to have a really uniform and beautiful neighborhood. So you have access to the parks, all the things that are coming, you're gonna have access to. You get landscaping pre-done on a lot of these on the common spaces, but in each yard you have to do yourself. So if you have questions on this specific Nanea, again, it's first come, first serve. Like someone could come in today and scoop it up, or next week and scoop it up, but it's not one of those like, let's think about it for 2 weeks. You really need to act quickly and then realize you're gonna get a 30-day opportunity to decide if this is the home you really wanna keep once we go through some of those inspection points and conversations, okay? Nanea 3 is gonna come out next. So that's Phase 3, hoping to sell first quarter 2025 for a 4th quarter move-in. So you reserve it in the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, you get to move in. And again, brand new, big, luxury, probably one of the biggest houses that we have in the area. Now let's move into Waioha. So the ones right behind me, right? So it's gonna be Phase 3. We still have homes available. It's detached homes that have vinyl fenced yards on a private road, 13 available right now. And we have second Phase 3 is coming soon. And I have a map that the editors can show up for you so you can see exactly what the neighborhood looks like. 2025, they're coming out with Wailea 2. And we'll drive by and show you the existing Wailea so you get a sense of those. But those are townhomes with garages on the bottom. Again, that one sold out so quick because the affordability was there. Price points are around $800,000, a great way to get into the neighborhood without hitting that $1 million price point, but it kind of feels like a single family home because you have the garage. So Waioha, what is the pricing for the homes behind me? So we're talking the low price right now out of the available homes is $941,000. That's not that bad for a home like this behind me. That's gonna be available late first quarter, so maybe by March or April 2025, but you can reserve that today. That's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with 950 square feet. So that's the smallest floor plan of the Waioha. On the high side, the highest one they have available today is $1,087,000, also available in the spring. This is a 3-bedroom. Let's see what else. 1,300 square feet, so much bigger in size. That's why you have that higher price point. And with these homes for Waioha 2, Phase 3, we're talking a 5.5% interest rate offered if you close by February 15th. And they're also offering a $10,000 closing cost credit, which again, that allows you to pay for your closing costs, or maybe you can convince them to apply it to some of your prepaid HOA and maintenance fees. There's just flexible income there that we can use really creatively. So that's a huge incentive with Waioha right now. Last update for Koa Ridge is the affordable townhomes are back, which has been long awaited. What does affordable mean, right? It's not just the price, but there's also some asterisks and special stars we have to talk about. So affordable means it's income based. So if you fall within that affordability price point, which you can just check on their website for the affordability, it has the graph based on your family size and your income. Do you qualify for affordable? And typically that also means you agree to live in the house for at least 10 years. And so it's an incentive to get first-time homeowners into real estate so that they stay, but they're getting below market value on these homes. So if, let's say, the market townhome is $700,000, maybe you're offering it for $550,000 or $600,000. That's a big difference on a monthly mortgage that you don't have to pay, but you do have to be able to stay there for a long term. If for some reason you cannot live there for 10 years, you agree to sell it back to the city and county first so that they can then offer it up to another first-time affordable buyer. It doesn't have to be first time, but just affordable. So they have to fall into that income price rate, right? And let's say you make it to the 10-year mark. Well, now you can sell that at market rate, which means you're going to get a nice, quite chunk of equity there because now you're able to sell it at what the market price is and you got it at a deal. So really, those market affordable ones, the longer you have them, the better you're going to be. All right, so that wraps up this video of Koa Ridge. Again, so many amazing things coming in the new year, things to look forward to. It's one of those projects where it does take a little bit slower on the process if it's not move-in ready yet. Like if you're reserving it by the time they haven't started construction, definitely you gotta wait 6 to 12 months, but it's worth it with this location, with the neighborhood, with the amenities coming. I mean, look on the website, you're gonna see the community design plan. There's so many good things waiting, but the patience will pay off. It's not here yet, but it's coming. And so it's one of those neighborhoods, just get in at the rock bottom pricing of developer pricing, hold it for a couple years, and you're gonna see that return over time. And then I think we'll just really wrap it up by saying process, right? What are the 5 steps you need to do to actually get one of these homes? So number 1, I gotta know that you exist. You gotta reach out to me and say, hey, I watched your video. I loved what you had to say. I wanna learn more, right? Then number 2, we're gonna register you with the office. So if you happen to be curious and you wanna go to the office on your own on a random weekend, just make sure that you tell them that we're working together, because they do have a rule that says if you come in without an agent, then the developer can say, oh, well, you didn't register with one, so now you don't have to work with one. And that would really be a miss for you, unfortunately, because I have a lot of experience that comes with buying new construction homes. Not only have I bought 2 myself, but I've helped over 20 plus clients buy as well. So there's a lot of things I want to tell you along the way and be able to hold your hand so you have expectations as we wait through the construction process, right? Step 3 is going to be your pre-approval. So that's just your financing. It's a quick 15-minute pre-approval application, making sure we're verifying your income, checking your credit score, making sure that we can actually afford the home that we're going to buy and we're not going to be house poor. Then once we get that pre-approval letter, that's your green light to go shopping. We get to actually select the home and the unit that you like. And then from there, we submit your deposit to the sales office. We say, yep, this is what we want, sign on the dotted line. You have 30 days to review all of the association documents and just triple check, sleep on it. Do we really love this home? Do we really want to keep it? If so, then from that point, you're pretty locked in, and we're going to close here specifically probably within 30 to 90 days. If it's one of those newer ones, we're talking, maybe a year if it's Nanea in the final phase, but just we're setting those expectations. And with some of these homes, specifically with Waioha or Nanea, you actually have some customization options, whereas in a neighborhood like Ho'opili, everything is preset. You don't have any customization on the carpet, on the countertops, but here you can actually choose the style that you like. And then step number 5 is we get to the finish line and you guys get keys, and hopefully we barbecue or potluck at your house to celebrate. But if you guys have questions, let me know. We're gonna drop my email address below, show you all the neighborhoods around here so you can see some more B-roll of this place. And every single Friday I come out with a new video, so I'll see you next week for another one. Bye.